Hey guys, it's Nima Debewu, that African butterfly, here with another Losing Weight Sucks vlog. I know it has been a while since I have made one of these. I apologize. Honestly, I don't even know what happened. It's like February came and I don't know if my meds decided to stop working or if the weather was just crazy, but what I do know is that nothing got done in February in my life. Like if I had projects, they didn't get done. Was I doing my diet and exercise? Absolutely not. Thankfully it's March now, so we're gonna get back on it and push and hopefully things will be better. I mean, that just happens sometimes, and it's one of those crazy things where each week you're like, oh, okay, next week or tomorrow. I feel like the entire month of February was just a month of tomorrow for me. Like, oh, I don't have it in me today, but tomorrow I'll do this, and tomorrow I'll do that, and then tomorrow would come, and then I still didn't have it in me, and then next thing I knew, I was like, oh my gosh, it is the end of February, and I feel like I accomplished nothing. Like, I feel like that whole month just flew by for me. So I don't know if anyone else had a month like that, but if you did, I feel your pain. So like I said, there wasn't much to talk about in these because I wasn't doing much. But it's March now. I'm starting a new program. Not really super strenuous, but PMAC, he has this 6 week to run plan. I'm gonna use it to walk because, like I said, I've done nothing the past few weeks, and just to get up my endurance. Not crazy cardio, but I feel like I just want A, because it's good for you, and B, because I'm trying to improve my breath, especially like doing these videos and talking and stuff. I feel like my breath capacity is a lot less than it used to be, so I'm trying to go ahead and increase that. So on that topic, and as far as like diet and just as far as exercise specifically, I know something that I mentioned before is sort of how you get moving again, because it can be hard sometimes, especially the more out of shape you are, the more overweight you are, the harder it is to work out. And that for me is where that vicious cycle really happens, because even if you think about it and you want to do it, when you start doing it, it hurts so much, or it's such a pain that you're just like, oh, I give up. Or you know that you can only do so little, so even when people are like, hey, let's work out together, let's do something together, you don't want to embarrass yourself, so you're like, no. Because that happens to me a lot. There's a lot of times where I want to be like, yeah, let's go do that, or yeah, let's do this. But then I'm like, well, I don't want to be embarrassed when they see that I can only walk like 50. So I can't even tell you how many times in my mind I'm like, once I lose some weight, or once I get, you know, a little, like, get my fitness level up a little bit, then I'll be like, hey, let's go on that walk, or let's go to this festival, or let's do that thing. But until then, I'll frequently say no. So just keep in mind, whether you are that person or you have those people in your life, that they're not always saying no because they don't want to. Sometimes they're just saying no because they're embarrassed, or they don't want to have to go through that pain. And like I said, it's a vicious cycle, because the less you do, because you don't want to have those moments, then the less you're moving, then it's easier to gain weight, and then it's just a cycle. So if you do have someone in your life that you want to encourage to move or exercise and stuff, like, really break it down and think smaller. I know a lot of people, when they think like, oh, I'm out of shape, like, they're a little bit overweight, and then they're like, oh, I'm out of shape. But the bigger you are, really the harder it is to do stuff. I mean, if you think about like, oh, let's go for a walk. I know, like, I've heard people be like, oh, well, let's just go for a walk, like just a quick mile. Yeah, it sounds like just a quick mile to you, but when someone's bigger, especially a lot bigger, it's a lot. Think about you putting your best friend on your back and then go walk a quick mile. Maybe put 2 of your friends on your back and then go do it. You're lucky if you make it to the end of the street before you die. And unfortunately, for a lot of us, that's the reality of where we're at. So you have to just think really small baby steps. Think about whatever exercise that you're asking that person to do with you, especially if they're more overweight. Think of how it would feel for you to do that exercise while you have your best friend on your back, and then go from there. Because if you don't have that, it's really hard to really just think about like, oh yeah, they're a little out of shape, but they'll, you know, the more they move, the better it is. Absolutely true. But it's also a lot harder because they're carrying a lot more weight, which is why I also love water exercises. I love getting in that water, feeling like I'm skinny mini. And the crazy thing about water aerobics, which is why I really need to get back to the why, is a lot of times, especially when I exercise on land, I feel the pain of like in my joints and stuff, but when I'm in the water, because I don't have the weight part of it, I feel like I actually focus on the muscle part of it and I'm doing a better workout. So that's a suggestion too, is see if that person wants to get in the pool with you. Or again, if it's you, get in the pool. Trust me, it feels so much better on your joints and on everything. And then you're actually feeling the workout. Whenever I'm in the pool, I'm like, oh, is this how slimmer people feel all the time? It's so nice. So yeah, and just, you know, baby steps. Just the more, because as much as it's a cycle to go downhill, you can also make it a slow building cycle to go back uphill. You just got to stick with it. That's what I plan on doing. So this week it's doing exercises a couple days a week and then 10-minute walks a couple days a week. And then next week it's increasing on the exercise and increasing on the walks. And then just slowly building back up till we get there so we're active and moving. All right, well, let me know what steps you guys are taking towards your fitness goals. Leave comments. And I will be back, I want to say next week, maybe in 2 weeks, we shall see, but it definitely won't be a month again. But I will be back with another vlog, and thank you for tuning in, and let me know what topics you want to discuss too. Again, my name is Nima Day, that African butterfly. You have a great day. Bye.